facto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high?
Alright guys, Ian and Derek, Central Coast Disc Golf, back with West Coast Disc Golf Championships Round 2, Part 2, Derek, and Paul McBeth's playing pretty well.
Tearing up the lakeside at La Mirada, 8 down after 9 holes. Philo's not too far back, and he had a lead, so they're actually tied up going into the back 9.
Yeah, super cool. We're on hole 10, 315. What are we looking at?
We're looking at an uphill shot for the right-hand backhanders. You're going to need a real straight shot, maybe a little turn, and it takes a good pull. It's 315, but you really got to put something on it.
Yeah, and really fast green. You can see a lot of rollaways.
Yeah.
Especially with those roots by the basket. Ooh, nice drive from Paul. Nate Sexton. Throwing a forehand. I'm pretty sure that's an orc.
Yeah, I really like the forehand option. Left-hand backhand, also a good option for Max.
Mm-hmm. Nate throwing a little anti-flex with a forehand. Almost aced it, Derek.
Wow, yeah.
Just a couple more feet on that one, and it was going in. Philo.
A little too much air under it, and he's going to have a tough look. That guardian tree is right there.
Yeah. Brandon taking the outside line, Derek.
Yeah, I don't see it too often, but it works. You have to skip it up there, and
Okay.
it's just a little less direct.
Gotcha. Max Nichols, our lefty.
Little turn on it, skip.
Well, close, but he's got the tree in the way.
Yep.
Brandon just laying it for a par, looks like.
Yeah, that's a tough run.
Philo for a 2.
He actually had a clean look.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, come on, man.
Come on, Philo. So I expect better of you. That's what he said to himself.
Yep.
Yeah. Max Nichols, nice birdie.
Yeah, he got to reach out from behind that tree.
Paul's making this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he missed.
Nate Sexton for his 2 after a great
Yeah.
drive.
Great drive.
And Brandon, a little tiny comebacker for a par. He's got an interesting putt.
Yeah, I mean, he's got enough power. Just a little flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Just goes, yeah. Paul is 9 down now after 10. That's pretty good. Hole
So,
11,
yeah, from right here, there's a big dead tree in front. Most people are going to go to the left up the hill with a little bit of an Annie shot. I like to throw a T-bird up there. Paul's going to take this hyzer line that you're only going to hit on your best day ever, and he just cranks it out there. And I was really surprised to see this line. It kind of caught me off guard. I shouldn't have been surprised, but so he's out at circle's edge, but he's going to have a low ceiling to deal with.
Gotcha. So is Nate taking the Annie line you're talking about with his forehand?
Yep. The other thing, that's the forehand. Yeah, I don't have a Sexton forehand to play with, but he does.
Not many people do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty good shot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. Understatement of the year by me. Max Nichols. Eye of the Tiger. He wants it.
Yeah.
You gotta want it.
Max wants it, man. Look at that.
That's another really nice shot from Max. And Philo. So little Annie.
Little Annie, and he was taking some route to hyzer in at the finish, which is, if you're accurate like Philo, you can do that.
Wow. Brandon took a pretty similar line, just came up a little shorter. But
that's a really tough putt, way outside the circle, low ceiling, and there's a tree right in front of your putt. And he almost knocked it down.
He did, right? So Paul finished right but pin high, and has this for a 2.
Caught a tree, yeah, that's a tough look.
Paul McBeth taking a par. Doesn't happen too often. Not today, anyway.
Not today.
Yeah. Philo with a nice birdie. Max. Ooh. Also a nice birdie. Nate joining that club with his 2.
I know most of those guys are going to pull a 2, but that's not an easy 2.
No, not at all. Super uphill. Tough windows. These guys make holes look easy, though.
They do, and they're going to make this hole look easy, but if you ever step up to this pin position, you will not understand how they're doing this. So here's looking back from the pin, and you can see a couple of similar trees. They're actually going to try and throw either to the left of that, and like Nate's going to try and play the skip down the hill, or they're just going to go straight over everything.
Wow. It's so tough to make it stick by the basket.
Yes.
Nate hit a tree?
Yeah, the tree gobbled it up, but no 2-meter rule, so he's fine. He just has to lay up and make his par.
Gotcha. Max? Throwing a little anti-flex.
I like coming in from the left side like he's doing because it takes those trees out of play. Otherwise, you kind of have a low tunnel you have to hit if you're not going to go over.
Gotcha. Philo, he likes to go over, though.
Philo crushes, man. You know, I'm surprised
really
he doesn't follow more of Paul's lines, but he just knows his game and he smashes it.
He does. He was happy with that. See what Paul can do.
Paul's probably going to do about the same.
Yep. Over the top.
Look at just turn it way over there and let it just dive back towards the pin.
Wow. I think it was up there for so long.
Yeah.
Nice camera work, too, man. Brandon?
That's one of the, when you're trying to hit that low tunnel, that's the risky run, is something like that. So you just got to throw a hyzer bomb in there and hope you can make your par.
Gotcha.
Which he crushed that shot, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Did you see that?
It was a huge bomb. Sexton, there he was in the tree. And this is even a tough layup.
It's a really tough layup. You have to be so delicate with the landing, or else you're just going to blow right by the basket. Look how low that is.
Yeah. Wow. That was a nice up.
It was, yeah. You can see him there inside the circle on the left.
So Paul went long there?
Yeah, 30 feet past, or 33 point whatever feet past.
Oh, yeah, you can see the line.
Drops it, man. What a shot.
He's back. That par was just a fluke.
I got lazy and didn't go down there to film it, so I'm just at the top of the hill.
Hey.
So you can't really tell how much the elevation is from our angle.
Gotcha. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. If you don't like it, you go film it.
Exactly. It is not easy work. Nate Sexton makes his birdie. Some nice birdies from Paul and Philo. Sorry, that was a par from Nate, wasn't it?
Yes.
We're on to hole 13, 350. Double Mando and then a dogleg right, Derek?
Yeah, it's not a huge dogleg, but it's a downhill shot with a low ceiling, and you need to finish to the right. It's going to be a forehand shot or a turning backhand shot, or you hit a tree and roll into the lake like I tend to do.
Yeah.
So frustrating on this hole.
Yeah, really easy to do. I think that was a Champ Leopard from Philo. He threw on a hyzer flip.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good choice.
Paul McBeth also throwing a hyzer flip. And he missed everything and got pin high at least. If not, actually past the basket.
Way past, yeah.
Wow. That's not even easy to do.
Yeah.
Unreal. Nate opting for the forehand. Too much Annie, Derek.
Too much Annie, yeah. That's a good option, and it finishes nicely, but just got caught up, yeah.
Just a little too, that ceiling got in his head. Downhill low ceiling can be tough to throw.
It is, yeah. And, those trees are probably at the same level as their waist or their knees. It's just you're on such a hill you can't quite tell.
So Max succumbed to the same problem, too much Annie. Brandon threw a hyzer flip, and that worked out pretty well, Derek.
Yeah, it got out there.
Nate's second shot after that too much Annie drive. Looking to park it for a 3.
And it's it's rolling. No.
It was parked.
Parked for a second.
That was ridiculous. Nate agrees. He says, what was that?
Yeah.
So Max Nichols.
Right over the basket.
He's running that one.
Ran it, but left it way long now.
Oh, I thought that was going in from Philo.
No, he wanted it.
Yeah, he did. Brandon also wants it.
Yes.
Oh, get it, buddy. That was a huge putt from Brandon.
Oh, that was awesome. What a great shot.
Nice work, man. Clutch putt under on camera. I was choking.
Yeah. Hey, there's Matt Robertson.
Nice. He made the documentary.
Yep.
What was it called?
Disc Golf is Life, or I'm sorry, Matt. I know what it's called. I've seen it a few times. I can't remember.
Shame on us.
Shame.
So Paul went long, has a comebacker for a 2.
Kind of a low ceiling with that tree there.
Yeah.
Oh! Knocks it down. Even Nate was pumped up.
He crushed it through that branch. It's still finished dead center. Did he call it? Did you hear him call it?
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure. Yeah,
I
I'm sure he did.
Yeah. He calls all his shots.
Yeah,
They're all called automatically.
It's world champ. Nate with an unfortunately
What
long
a
par putt,
save.
but he makes it. Yeah, great par save. Ooh, Max. Yep, sneaks it in.
Philo, what'd you think of Paul's putt?
Here's Philo, and had some words about Paul's world champ love coming out of that tree. Paul said it's karma for the other tree kick that he missed.
That's too funny, man. Gotta love it. So hole 14, 360, uphill shot, but pretty straight.
Yeah, you kind of got a plateau you're throwing up to, so it just jumps up pretty quickly. There's a little Central Coast Disc Golf sponsorship out here.
Nice. Oh, thanks, Jeff. And Paul McBeth throwing the hyzer line at it. Comes up short, but still putting.
Yep.
And Brandon.
Yeah, his just turned and flipped up, and he's gonna have a look, but it's a long one.
Yeah. Philo looking to get a little closer than that. That looks good, Derek.
That's the line. That's it right there.
Skip in. Wow.
Look at that. That's parked.
Don't hit your head, Philo. And Nate. Needs to get left.
Yeah, you see him waving at it. Come on, skip.
Wow. That got some nice skips.
Yeah, he's actually pretty long too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was he really? Wow.
Yeah. So I think Max is trying to sneak it right behind those trees next to the left of the basket.
Oh, interesting.
There's an alley there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's trying to get that just hit there, skip up and in there.
That's a great line, and he hit it.
Yeah, he's about 25 feet, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. That's within his range for sure. Oh, Brandon come up a little short of that long putt, though.
Side note, Disc Golf Matters. That was the that was it, documentary.
Nice work, sir. Nice
Yeah.
work. Yeah. Paul for bird for 3 in a row. After that par.
Oh, no chains required.
Wow.
And what's Philo have to say?
You see that squeaky?
Yep.
Nice. Nate with his birdie putt. Finished just past pin high off to the right.
Ooh, right over the lip.
Yep, just squeaked it in. And Max, after that really cool drive, has a look for 2.
I like that approach, as long as you get a clean look at the basket.
Yeah. Trees
There you
aren't
go.
too crazy dense. You should be able to figure something out, right?
Yeah.
Just like Max did.
There's
Philo.
Philo commiserating the world tree love while Paul defends his karma.
He still got a birdie, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, Philo parked it, man. On a hole 15, 340. Downhill shot, D?
Yeah, we're going back down the hill, so it's flat for most of the way, and then you see it drops down right there. There's a little guardian tree right in front. So you're going to play a backhand hyzer line. I'm not sure where the lefty line is, but Max will show us.
Cool. Looks like Paul has that Champ Firebird in his hands.
Yeah, the Firebird's a great disc for this hole.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Right under the basket.
Wow.
That's great accuracy.
That's going to be 4 birdies in a row. Philo's drive. Looked like he was throwing a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, that skip looked like it was off Wheat Disc Golf. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that was weird, man. And Nate Sexton. Hung it out a little wide.
A lot of times there's a little bit of a headwind here, so like the Firebird is nice because you can rely on it to come back. Otherwise, it'll kind of turn flat and you'll end up long.
Gotcha. Oh, Max.
Oh, so he's trying for a low tunnel on the left side and play a
Gotcha.
skip. And yeah, it just got caught up.
Ouch. Brandon Kirkendall. Big ol' hyzer throw.
Yeah, it was a great shot. If you guys are out here and you see Brandon, he's a great dude. Say what's up to him. Tell him you saw him.
Nice, man. Yeah, definitely. So I take it he's a local?
Yes. Yeah, you'll see him around here.
Awesome. Max with a nice upshot. Making up for that drive. At least a little bit. And Nate finished long right. Has this for a 2.
man. He's been hitting the front of that basket all day.
Yeah, he has. Just needs a little bit more on that one.
So smooth, Philo.
Right?
Man, beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful putt.
Just super styly. Just goes in. Max making his par.
It's a good up and down.
Yeah, it was. Brandon.
Paul's gonna go at some point, right?
Yeah, I think so. Might be last. Yeah, I think so. Brandon had a nice birdie, and so did Paul, along with Philo. And Paul's 13 down after 15 holes, so he's missed, what, 2 holes, Derek?
Yeah, barely missed him.
Wow. That's kind of ridiculous. But up next is hole 16, 450 feet. What's the word here?
You're going to just have to play a big turning drive, and you want it to finish into the hill and just take that nice forward skip that our hyzer lines will, like Paul's doing right there.
Wow.
If you go long and high, there is OB back there, and if you're too high and you're coming back at the basket, it's a bit of a death putt because you have OB right behind the basket as well.
I can see that.
Yep. So Philo, see, there's that skip. He's OB, unfortunately.
Wow. This is 450 uphill, and they're just, like, not even worrying about it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a true 450, but I tell you what, I can't get there. I max out around 400, so...
Yeah, same here.
That might be right. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bomb, man. The pros crush. You got to give it to them.
Yeah.
There's a real difference there.
Yeah. Flawless form will do wonders.
It really will. Nice drive from Nate Sexton.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And Max, pretty good lefty hole, though it does kind of slope away from his finish. Kind of could be tough to stick.
Yeah, and he didn't hang it out far enough, so it's not OB down there, but that skipped and bounced backwards.
Yeah, that was weird. Those gutters, man, weird things happen. Max with a really big uphill birdie putt.
This is a really uphill. I mean, the pictures aren't going to do it justice.
Yeah, it never does show elevation so well. Brandon for a birdie, but pretty far.
Yeah. That's a good sit, though.
Yeah, exactly. At least it's an easy 3. And a Nate for 2. He should make this.
Yeah, Nate.
Yeah, buddy. Nice work. And Paul to keep that birdie thing going.
His putting's just been on fire today.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool to watch. Even when he misses and hits a tree, it goes in.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. And Philo for par after an OB stroke, Derek.
Yeah, and he drains it. That's what you got to do when that happens.
Yeah, that was a bit of a scary putt right there.
It was, yeah. You're going to be about 25, 30 feet away if you miss it.
Absolutely. Up next is hole 17, 325 par 3. This is downhill, Derek, slightly?
It's downhill, and the hill that you're following throughout the drive is sloping to the right the whole way, you can see.
Gotcha. So Paul has the box after going birdie, 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 birdie. Par before that.
Yeah. You might have missed one, but that's about right.
That looks like another birdie, Derek.
It looks like it, yep.
Yeah. Nate Sexton throwing forehand, which kind of fades away from the hill. I'd almost say this is a backhand hole.
I know. If I didn't know who I was talking about,
yeah.
I'd question it, but he knows what he's doing, and unfortunately that didn't quite work out the way he was hoping for. But
yeah. Cool shot from Philo, going over the top with a starter
I've seen locals skip under the tree with a big old, overstable hyzer skip, but I've never seen the over-the-top shot. I think it would have worked. I think it just turned on him too much.
Yeah, it looked like it kind of finished just right, but pin high. Brandon throwing a hyzer flip right up the middle. That was beautiful, Derek.
That was great, yeah.
Local knows what he's doing. Max Nichols, a lefty. Let's see if he can get it close.
Yeah, hang it up way up there and just let it come back. It didn't come back quite soon enough, I feel like.
Yeah, you need like the Goldilocks shot in between Nate and Max.
Yeah.
On that line.
Yep.
Oh, Max's downhill putt came up a little short.
It was a good run, though.
Oh, it really was. Gutsy, too. And Paul for a birdie. He's focused, Eric.
He's focused. Yeah, he's longer than he wanted to be, so he's gunning for it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Huh.
He missed a birdie shot. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Crazier things have happened, I guess, but that's pretty wild.
Yeah, Philo's he's lower than the basket. It's hard to tell, so
yeah, he was
leaving
definitely
it low is kind of expected.
For sure. That was a nice birdie from
Nate.
Sexton. Yeah. Got some good putts going.
He's been online within inches, so.
That's true, huh?
Yeah.
Almost every time. Brandon, buddy, bang that.
Man, he can do that. We've seen it.
Yeah, man, for sure. He's hit some huge putts this round. We were on to our last hole, hole 18, 240 uphill, Derek. Like
pretty straightforward, just uphill. I like a P2 for this one, throw right at it, or something a little bit overstable. You could just throw a hyzer bomb. Nate touch forehand shot from Nate Sexton.
Yeah, I think I threw like a champ Firebird on this one because you're not gonna go too far.
Yeah.
Like I can't throw a Firebird that far.
Yeah, it looks like Paul's doing the same.
Yeah, exactly. He probably had to tone it down a little bit though.
Probably.
He could throw a Firebird like 350, 380. Philo, come a little short, but still that sparks.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good finishing hole because you still got to work for it, but it should be a birdie.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brandon should get a birdie from that. And Max Nichols throwing the lefty backhand hyzer line. And skipping it under the bucket, Derek.
Shot, Max.
Doing work. This should be a star frame if people make their putts like they can. Pretty cool gallery right there.
Yeah, nice little gallery. Wasn't too many people in the park. Everyone really showed up for round 3, but
yeah, it's
just
about
about everyone's following us here. Yeah.
Sexton continues the nice putting.
See Paul in the back. He was worried it was going to come up low and helped it give it a little weight.
Did he give him some body English right there?
Yeah.
Nice. Paul, to finish, what is that, 15 down?
Gosh, 15 down. 15. Damn near a perfect round.
People would love to shoot that playing doubles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a winning score on a random doubles day.
Yeah, for sure. By strokes, probably. Nice birdie from Brandon and Philo. And Max is going to make this for a star frame. But Paul has the lead now, Derek.
Paul's got the lead. That's right.
Yeah, he caught Philo.
Caught him and passed him.
Got him by 2 strokes. 5 better that round. And we got 1 round left, Derek.
Yeah, and it's a super course. They're going to play 9 holes on the lakeside, 9 holes on the backside. Combination of all what we just saw. And
cool.
It's going to be amazing.
Awesome, man. Well, I can't wait to watch it. And thanks for watching this one, guys. And we'll catch you in the next one.